This is Engadget. Here's what's happening in the world of technology.
It's Thursday, October 6th, 2022. Google will pay Arizona $85 million to settle a 2020 lawsuit which claimed that the search giant was illegally tracking Android users, Bloomberg reports. At the time, Arizona Attorney General Mark Brnovich argued that Google continued to track users for targeted advertising even after they turned off location data settings. If this sounds familiar, it's because Google is also being sued by attorneys general in Texas, Washington, D.C., and Indiana over similar data tracking complaints. Brnovich's office also notes that the $85 million settlement is the largest amount Google has paid per user in a privacy lawsuit like this. But given that Google is currently seeing quarterly revenue over $69 billion, the punishment may seem like a drop in the bucket. It's nothing compared to the $1.7 billion Google was fined by the EU over abusive advertising practices. In a statement, Google spokesman Jose Castaneda said the suit was related to older product policies that have been changed. "We provide straightforward controls and auto-delete options for location data and are always working to minimize the data we collect," he said. "We are pleased to have this matter resolved and will continue to focus our attention on providing useful products for our users." Brnovich, meanwhile, says he's proud of this historic settlement that proves no entity, not even big tech companies, is above the law. And Apple's alleged union busting has prompted federal action. As the New York Times reports, the National Labor Relations Board has issued a complaint against Apple following accusations it broke multiple laws trying to thwart union organizers at the World Trade Center store in New York City. The Communications Workers of America, CWA union, claims Apple surveilled and questioned staff, limited access to pro-union flyers, and made employees listen to anti-union speeches. The NLRB found enough merit in two of the claims. A judge will hold a hearing on December 13th if there's no settlement. We've asked Apple for comment. In a statement to The Times, a spokesperson said the iPhone maker disputed CWA's allegations and was anticipating presenting the facts. In the past, Apple has maintained that unionization would hinder labor improvements and prevent direct engagement between the company and store workers. Apple told staff it would increase pay, but also that unionization could lead to fewer promotions and fixed hours. There's no certainty the NLRB complaint will lead to change in Apple's labor practices. However, it comes as teams at multiple U.S. stores have made unionization bids. While people at an Atlanta location gave up their efforts, Towson, Maryland workers voted to unionize this spring. Oklahoma City employees vote next week. There's mounting pressure on Apple to act, if just to minimize similar complaints.
If you want to catch the latest tech news as it's happening, check out Engadget.com or tune in again every weekday.
SpokenLayer.